Hey folks, Miles here at Geek Vacuums, where we only sell the world's greatest vacuums, and one of the world's greatest vacuums is the SEBO D4. SEBO D4 is recognized for a lot of things, and one of them is the hospital-grade filtration. And that starts with the bag. Inside the D4, you have a 1.5 gallon bag that would take most households a very long time to fill up. Second from there, you're going to go up to the filtration. This is the filter that protects the motor inside. And when you pull this off, it actually replaces the seal every time you replace this filter every couple of years. So you're always maintaining good suction and you're always maintaining a good seal, which means less goes back into the environment or back into your house. You have the post-motor filter. This is the almost final stage of filtration for this machine, and it's going to prevent anything else from going back to your house. The bumper on the outside protects all the walls in your house, and it is a final step for filtration for the air coming out of the machine. When dirt enters the SEBO D4, it's going to be caught inside of this bag. What isn't caught inside the bag would be caught in this filter. But in between there, you have this area that's the main body. In most machines, this area gets very dirty and it's near impossible to clean. But in this machine, as you can see, this is an airtight chamber. You could actually take this, and this is what we do in the shop when you come in and you need it serviced, and you could put it next to a sink and you can put some soap and water in here and rinse the entire body of this out. You don't want to get any water inside of here, but you could rinse this out, wipe it out with a cloth, and any odors or anything that are left inside of here would be removed with soap and water. Most vacuums are not serviceable by the owners like this. If you've ever taken apart a machine like a Dyson, you're not going to be able to do that. You cannot clean out the cyclones inside of those machines, the bagless ones. This is probably the best feature of this machine. And, stuff happens. If you vacuum up a piece of sharp glass and it ripped this bag, it's not the end of the world, because all you have to do is change this, and clean this out, and it's back to brand new again. One great feature about this machine is the cord. The cord is 40 feet long, which is one of the longest in the industry. Pull the cord out, it's totally retractable. 40 feet. I can't even take it all out right here. Push one button, and it sucks right back in. Next, we're going to talk about the tools that come on the D4. You have your dusting brush, which you can use to dust everything in your house, and it's going to capture everything inside the machine. So you're doing a good thing when you're using that. You have your upholstery tool. This is great for pet owners. This little brush right here kicks everything up when it goes over the surface, grabs any kind of fur, and sucks it up inside. And you have your crevice tool. You're going to get into all the tight places along your baseboards, between blinds, the cracks of the couch, the cracks of your car. Take this machine out and vacuum your car with it. It's going to be way better than the shop vac, and you're not going to be blowing everything around. And they all store neatly right on board. Next, we have the suction control on the SEBO D4. The suction control is controlled from the handle, but to start, you always turn it on from here. And you can just tap that with your foot when you're ready to vacuum. You can turn it down just using the handle, all the way off or all the way on. So this is a really cool thing that I want to show you that no other vacuums are doing. You're vacuuming and you get something like a sock or a ties, and it gets caught inside the machine. You're not going to break the belt. You just pull this out. There's a computer on board that in a split second detects that there's too much resistance on that brush roll. You just turn it off and turn it back on. That computer knew to stop the brush roll from spinning to save itself. This machine has a lifetime belt in it. You never have to change the belt. You never have to deal with any of that stuff. When you're using the D4 and it's following you around the house, one very important feature is the swivel. This swivel keeps the hose from kinking and keeps it so that when you're dragging it around, it's going to follow you and it's not just going to get caught. Another amazing feature of the SEBO D4 are the 4 caster wheels that are in the bottom. These caster wheels are designed with rubber on them, so they're not going to hurt your hardwood floors, but they are going to glide right over carpet. Those 4 casters give it the maneuverability to follow you wherever you go throughout the house, but not scratch anything. Another great feature of the SEBO D4 is the hose. This hose goes from wide to narrow as it goes from the body of the machine to the handle. This is going to do 2 things. It's going to make sure that you don't get a clog, because anything that gets stuck in there will unclog, and because it gets wider as it gets to the body. The other thing is it's going to increase suction. Okay, folks, we have the ET1 power head here. This power head is one of the best power heads that's made. and it comes on all the SEBO canister vacuums. First feature of it is the height adjustment. Turn this up and down, and it adjusts the height of the power head. And it's going to control how close this gets to the flooring and how deep this is driven into the carpet. One of the features that this is really known for, and no other machines do this so easily, is the brush roll removal. You take this, you squeeze, you turn, and you just slide it out. This brush roll now can be put in the sink and washed with soap and water, and you can cut all of the hair off of this very easily. You can put it right back inside. The other thing here is the trap door. It's going to prevent anything from coming through here and getting jammed up inside this neck. The wheels are all coated in rubber. So when you're using this and you're moving around the house, you're on your carpet and you move over to your hardwood, these wheels will not scratch your hardwood floors. A lot of power heads have metal wheels or hard wheels that would do that, and this does not do that. Here we have our light, and as we showed in other videos, this light will turn on as it's detecting too much or not enough resistance in the brush roll. So if you're going around and you have this all the way up on 4 and you're vacuuming your hardwood floors, it's going to tell you, oh, wait a second, you're not making enough contact with the floor. It's smart. There's a computer on board that's controlling this. If you have it all the way down here and you're trying to vacuum shag carpet, the shag carpet's going to get caught inside there, and it's going to prevent it from the brush roll from turning, and it'll stop it. You have your neck, which is a swivel neck. When you're moving around the house, that swivel neck makes it so that you can make your nice marks in your carpet, and it's easy to maneuver around everything. Folks, this is the wand that comes on the SEBO canister vacuums, and this controls the power head. There's actually electricity inside of this that runs from the handle down through here in the power head to give this power. This wand is completely adjustable for height. So if you're tall, you can turn it all the way up. If you're short, you can put it all the way down. A lot of our customers find that when using the D4 or the E3 or any of the canister vacuums, they prefer to use the SEBO Parquet brush. Now this is an upgraded tool that you can choose to get with your machine. This tool tends to glide over hardwood floors very well, and it has 2 brushes on it, so it's going to agitate what's on the floors. You have 2 wheels in the back, 2 wheels in the front. This keeps it just the right height off of the floor, where if you have pet hair or large particles, they're able to enter the front and get sucked up inside the machine. So take a look at the SEBO D4.